setting up the machine to record for 22 feet. We need to set up the machine first. That's first step. We're going to go to our machine. In the settings menu, we want to change this guidance width from 19 to 22. We use these steps. Front mounted. Here's our old 19 foot. And we want to change that.
That's incorrect. You're going to delete your 19 foot equipment. Now we're going to mount new equipment for 22 feet.
Oh, there we go. Mount new equipment. Got nothing for 22 feet. I've got no presets for 22 feet. So I'm going to come into create new equipment. I've got to enter a name, which we're using 22 foot. Front mount. 22 foot front mount. Green check. 22 foot.
Just going to enter the 22 foot in that box right there. Yep. The first one was naming the equipment.
Oh, okay.
Your second one is actually entering the width.
Okay. That's
Just
what I was
because you
trying to
named it
figure out.
22 foot doesn't automatically make it 22 foot. You
Switch
have
it.
to enter the width.
And
Good
it's
job.
10 feet down here. So now we're gonna go through that. 264 inches. And these distances are in our book written down.
That distance is not in your book.
That distance is not in the book. But
That is the set distance for the equipment or your slinger in front of the rear axle. And
Yes.
we are defaulting that to 108 inches on every unit.
That's okay. It's on every unit.
We will get a sticker put on the units to tell us that.
108. 108 inches from this point to this point.
From the rear axle to where the product is applied. For front of the rear axle. I.e. front mount.
And we are slinging out, we're expelling out the left side of the machine, so we have a left side offset. Do I need to enter distance in
Yes,
that?
you do.
So that was 22
That
feet.
comes off of your chart in the book.
And there was a chart. Go back here. 22 feet to 264 inches. It wants it in inches.
No, that was your width. Now you need to go on over to your offset. The third column is your offset.
Right, okay. 216 was my offset. Okay. 216 offset, left side. And now that is all of my information. We can mount equipment.
No, you already mounted it.
We've already mounted it, so now we're just going to agree with it with the green arrow. Green
Okay,
check.
what box do we never want to check?
The enable user override.
Kind of
You
point to
don't
that,
want
but
to
don't
use
check it for me. Never check that box, never. No need, never do it. Thank you.
So now my machine is set up for 22 feet.
Now, we're going to add a new field.
We're adding a new field. We got grower, farmer, field. In this case, we'll use the name Oswald as the grower. Oswald is the farm field. We're going to enter the field that we're spreading today as Oswald.
J-O.
We want J-O. Justin Oswald dash one as field 1, and unit
Gotta put a space in.
we want to put another dash,
Gotta put a space in. Or a dash, either one. That's fine.
space, and then our unit number, our full unit number.
4-digit, 2-digit, I don't care, as long as it's unique.
This is unit 7513. Green check. Grower Oswald, farm Oswald, field JO-1 is the section, 13 is the unit number. And now, field management, new job. We have to rename this just like we entered, or what we named it earlier, JO dash section 1 space 13 for unit number. Green check. Guidance 22 foot. Front mount. Give your job a name. Move forward. Now our job is up. Guidance 22 foot. It's named. Now we proceed to set up an AB line.
Recording.
Now we're setting up an AB line. We have to get our machine rolling. Just using an idle speed. I'm going to go in here and find my AB line options. I'm using an A+ setting, which is going to allow me to just add a coordinates. And to start that, I have to first press set A. Now I can go in.
Uncheck that box and just check. Thank you. Tap a little bit higher on the number box.
Okay, and I can just add 270 degrees. A 270 degrees.
Don't do that. What you just did there, that reset it to the direction you were heading instead of.
Yeah,
So now we're going to have to
right.
enter the new number back, our 270 back in to the number box.
Wonder what
No,
happens
just
if I-
there you go.
Okay, so you just simply re-enter it.
Once you get the 270 in there, now you just green check it, and it's locked in.
And
Now, how are we going to verify that our 270 heading is correct? That's what we actually said. How are we going to verify that?
so this is my actual coordinates and where I'm going now. Our 270 goes, if I remember right, we go back in here. This is where it says my A+ line, unnamed A line. This is the coordinates in which I set it, 270 degrees. That's where we see what our coordinates is actually set. This is the coordinates and where we are actually heading. This is not what we set up our machine as. We want to get back out of that and green check that.